Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back to another live session. The moon has never looked so bright. The moon has never looked so glorious. Another beautiful day at last. What do we have today? We got a couple of stocks that are moving, that are looking decent. We got PIXY. There's NIXX. There's STAF. TVGN, I wonder if I should put on this list. Let's see, how's it looking? Okay, we'll put it on here. TVGN. And there's a cheaper stock that I saw Tim call out earlier. Let's see, BREA. There's quite a few stocks. And then lastly, there's a penny stock. Let's see here. Is that MTEM? I believe it is. Let's see, MTEM. I believe it's this one. It's quite the extended list. MTEM is pulling back, and what was the other one? VSME. Do I even have VSME here already? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, forget the cheaper stocks. Those for me are gonna be last resort. Yesterday we did have some that moved nicely, but priced above $1, that's gonna be the way to go here for me. So this is quite the long list here. I will be relying on the weaker stocks, showing themselves early, and then taking it from there. Guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Mr. Smith, Patrick, Mobile, Alan, hit that thumbs up as you guys are tuning in. So quite the long list here today. 6 stocks. Okay, I'm going to start off with PIXY and make my way through. So this one is up, let's see. Oh. 145%. Absolutely insane. 145% move with 6.2 million shares of volume. High point of 1945. Low of the pullback around 13. When I check out the daily chart here, Pixie is a stock we've traded before. It sounds very familiar, so it might have been we might have traded it a couple times over the last 2 years. Looking at the charting, they definitely had a ton of splits, or should I say reverse splits. Not seeing any big level other than like $20, and we're 1360, so that gives us about $7 a share to maneuver if this happens to be pretty good. Now we saw with ATNF yesterday that the halt levels were very wide and the stock was going up and down $3 to $5 a share. So Pixie might be very similar to that, and so what that really means is that there'll be opportunities, but we really have to be accurate towards the entries. If we can catch those proper entries, there'll be a good chance that there can be a good resolution to the upside. But buying too early on the pullbacks will more than likely result into losses. So PIXY definitely should have a big range at this type of price. So we'll have this one up. Let's see, moving on. Let's see. Okay, moving on to STAF. STAF up 200% with about 13.8 million shares of volume. I have some trend lines on my chart, so I'm looking at the daily chart here first. And I'm seeing back in August 22nd, we had a big move from 263 to 464, about $2 a share, with about 76 million shares of volume. After that, it sold off, down to 260s, and then popped back up to 340. So I'm going to get rid of some of the intraday trend lines here. 340 I can keep. Maybe significant. Oh, and we're above that level still. So, okay, 340. We have 464 for that high point. The 200 EMA on that day was at 448. The 200 EMA today is at 357. I'm going to adjust that level. Kind of working my way backwards here. And then now I'll come over to the pre-market high and low. And it seems like the 200 EMA is our pre-market low, actually, right around 350s. Pre-market high, 781, 781 pre-market highs. All right, STAF, not looking bad. Zooming out some more, doesn't seem like we have too much to worry about. I think the pre-market high can definitely be a good target. 200% move. Guys, my game plan today, I mean, we're kind of getting a little ahead of ourselves, but the game plan today for me will be to avoid starting red, because I've been doing that, right, which has been eating away at the green once we do get green. So avoid starting red is going to be key here for me. Other than that, I need to be careful once building a cushion to size down and essentially look to build another cushion before getting aggressive again. I know it might sound a little crazy. It's like, hey, just stay aggressive through and through. But, the reality is that we've been giving back way too much of our gains. So once we get green, and I have no doubt that we'll get green in this type of market. Once we get green, we have to maintain, stay green, build a small cushion, and then look to be aggressive again. And if we take losses along the way to 50% of our gains, that's the day. That's it. Shutting it down. Shutting it down. Bringing back some of the August, the second half of August, bringing back some of that, that planning and precision when it comes to how the day is going. So that alarm right there was the screen recording. Make sure your screen recordings are turned on. Can't keep doing the same thing every day or I'll go insane, right? That's insanity right there. So making adjustments and looking for better results. Right now we feel pretty good mentally. It's a matter of just putting out our best effort and sticking to the discipline. Without discipline, what is a man, right? What is a woman? What are we without discipline? Without discipline, we'll be in the depths. So we know what needs to be done here. NIXX, third string stock up 226%, 35 million shares of volume, currently around the $7 area. Not looking too bad. Let's pull it up here. NIXX. Daily chart doesn't look bad. Looking at my E-Trade daily chart here. We do have these two candlesticks over here. So this is back in August and then in June. But we are above those levels still. So going back some more into this cluster around February. It's February cluster. We had 1005. What was this? 1164. Pre-market highs was 1188. Thinkorswim needs to do a better job. Thinkorswim's daily chart needs to, like, they need to do a better job with their software to where they can like update things quicker, right? Like the Thinkorswim chart is not even showing any history. It looks like it's a recent IPO, but that's not the case, right? We can see that this thing has been out since 2019. But we'll maybe have to wait a couple of years for that. Yesterday, Crispy was telling us that he uses eSignal for his charting because Thinkorswim has these problems. For me, I have E-Trade Pro here as backup charting, which I do use for the daily chart. So 1105, what was that other level? 1164 and then 1770. These are my top three. Do I want to map out these levels for these two high points? 697 and 750. I mean, maybe 750, 697. Well, it's kind of right in line with our pre-market low here. Okay, so those are my top three. Not looking at any penny stocks, at least not right away. We'll see what ends up being strong, and we're gonna look forward to dominating this day. Today is a day for winning. Today is a day for retaining gains. Today is a day for discipline, patience, holding our trades, and executing properly. There's nothing stopping me here. Yes. Yes. Another beautiful day. The markets, I tell you, the excitement is still the same as it was 5 years ago when I first started. So hit that thumbs up. I'm going to grab a bottle of water here, and it'll be go time. Pick C. I'll keep an eye on this one into the open. Settings. I might want to take off this yellow tint off my screen. Time. We got 1:33. Display. Where's display? Display settings. There we go. I'll put on the blue light and actually put on my blue light glasses. This feels a little bit better. It makes me feel more awake. Sometimes you need the sun to be shining down into your eyes, right? Via this blue light. All right. Right now it's moon time. So today I'm planning just a little bit of call outs. Well, not a little bit. We'll do our call outs, but in terms of explaining why a trade did not work or something like that, we're gonna not do too much of that today. We got to be locked in here, locked in and loaded. PIXY, very small size into the open here for me. And then I'll look to increase size gradually throughout the day. 16 seconds. Let's be sure to trade to the best of our abilities. Just really small size again, the goal to avoid going red here early. Compartmentalizing this day. The volume is pretty light. We got a low here around 60s, 50. Let's see, 1250 for the low. The volume seems very light, surprisingly. It might get halted up, yeah. So just have 1375. Will it get locked in? It seems like it will. So very light volume. We are going to see a bit of a surge there.
PIXY.
Switching over to NIXX. Oh, my level 2 is inverted. Not great. Ay. Come on, update. Fix yourself. Oh, I'm going to miss the break of 8. It's still not moving. Do I refresh the stock here, perhaps? Okay, there we go. NIXX switching over. So maybe that's a trick I can use in the future if my level 2 is inverted and lagging. Switch stocks, come back.
AMLX.
STAF looks like it'll get halted up. A little early for the ad. It looks like it might be coming down. Cutting it. We're giving back a lot of the gains here.
STAF.
The stock is doing a full retracement, perhaps. We didn't hold up that 80, 70 area. We're seeing 40, which is fine. So it looks like it's selling off all the way. We got STAF halted up as well. So NIXX having a little bit of trouble. Not quite the one here. Let me just check out some of the others. BREA, VSME. These are kind of like wildcard stocks. TVGN. Will PIXY gain volume on the resumption? Is a question here. Low 43, high of day 65, 71 area. We might need a pullback for TVGN. $35, $36. We got about less than a minute for our Pixie. The question is volume. Can we see some more volume on this one? Might be missing the pullback for TVGN, but that's fine. Pixie, let's see how it does. Just 500 shares for me. 1375. Couple seconds.
PIXY.
Do not halt down. It's not bouncing. I'm gonna cut it. It's a good entry, but no follow through on the bounce. STAF. This one, on the other hand, at 462. Time.
PIXY.
37:35. So we got about a minute on this one. How are we doing on NIXX? Not really great. Gonna take a small position on TVGN here. Tight stop. Maybe should have took a big position, being that the stop is still tight, right?
AMLX.
We'll see if it's just able to curl up here. There are some small sellers for the 1-minute candle to make a new high. Will we keep going? Okay. Yeah, this is why that bigger position would have made more sense there. Gotta be on it with the analysis, right? Seems like it's having trouble for new highs. 37. Can't forget. Oh, oh crap.
STAF.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss it. Oh man. 'Damn, I could have did well there, man. Crap. How did I forget the resumption? No way. 45 for the highs. 26 fill. My goodness. I gotta be careful. Man, I needed like 3 more seconds. Like, oh man. I'm flat on it. It could have been maybe like 1500 here, I think. With how the level 2 moved, it looks like it gave a good dip. I gotta bring down my chime. And I still have shares in this one. Okay, let's just exit this quickly. And then pull this one up. Ay, ay, ay. Time. 39. 62 for highs. Must have gotten a high fill there. There's a big seller up here. Well, I'm a little disappointed that I forgot the resumption. I mean, it's not good. I got caught up with that other stock and kind of messed up. Waiting on the sidelines here. High day rejection. Didn't flush out all the way. Bigger drop, but held up. Or 90. seeing a bit of a 5 minute pullback. Time 42. I might get stopped out here on this 5 minute setup. It's pretty close to my stop. The candle has less than a minute. If it's going to start to curl, this is where I'd like to see us starting to bounce. My stop is about 30 cents in the trade. And I'll get stopped out right there, 30. Switching back to TGVN for now. A little disappointing on this one, man. If we could have switched over to the resumption, I have no doubts we could have dominated it. We got a little distracted there. I missed all the beautiful front side. The 5 minute setup, it could work, but I'm gonna get stopped out. 30 cents risk. TVGN, how are we doing? Looking for the pullback. $85 for the highs. High of days at 90. Let's say pre-market highs. More. All this looks like it's failing here. TVGN. Not holding up. STAF. It looks like I'm going to get stopped out by 3 pennies. Back over 5 could still be interesting. And that 5 minute setup was close. You know, the alternative to that trade is me re-averaging into it. It's a good push. I'm gonna pull it up when I can. The dip here might be good. Can we get the, let's see. That's a good bounce. Oh my gosh. Everything is lagging. I'm still holding 500 shares here. The alternative to that trade was a re-average, but man, I tell you. Do I want to try again here? Maybe not. Only 50. Okay, 53. 15. I'll take a couple cents. Not the best fill on that trade getting out. It's a higher low for now. 5 minute candle still looks good. 5 minute chart still looks good. Okay, waiting. The stock was giving good dips at 5 earlier, but I got higher fills all 3 times. This go around getting a little bit more out of the dips. I might have stopped out too soon here. The bid held. There's a small bid there, 10,000. Brutal fills. Oh, come on. And we sold at 8. We sold at 5. We got slippage there. Pixie's halting up or down? Up. Looked like 5 minute pullback territory, but it's holding up. Perhaps got to be a little quicker to jump back in here. Low. Next 5 minute candle is a couple minutes, or a couple seconds rather, 30 seconds. We didn't really get an exaggerated dip below 5. Mm, not quite. Low 8. We're definitely seeing some chop sizing down a bit. A little out of rhythm with it. It's a little spready here. The only thing that worked in that last 10 minutes are the dips, which I didn't take any. A little out of rhythm, just kind of fell out of rhythm there. 76. BREA potential halt up. Still getting higher lows. 46 versus 50. I don't know, it could be backside here. Let's, and I'm getting floating orders. I better not get filled here because this is going to be crazy. Cancelled, we'll see. Stock is basically halting down. So if I get filled into that, then I'm at the mercies of the sea. STAF coming back. That was BREA, didn't hold up at 50s, 55, 56. Everything seems to have sold off. The STAF is at the previous area. This is like the last line in the sand. Still can't believe I missed the resumption, getting distracted on that other stock. It's like the moment I kind of came out of that trade, I started to remember 37, which was just when last I saw like a minute away. So I'm like, let me switch over quickly. It already resumed. And then, having to check the resumption price, didn't know, I forgot where we were halted. So I kind of just was out of whack there. Couldn't do anything in that big push. The 5 minute setup was a good idea, but I got stopped out. The only thing that could have really saved me was cutting it scratch and looking to re-average. But I didn't want to do that because I was telling myself I would have been running the risk of missing the entire move if it was to like do a quick reclaim below like 60, maybe like 50. Sometimes you get that higher fill. And use the E. Halted up 80 cents. This one could be good. Pixie also moving up. Resumption 836. So Pixie's halted up. STAF for now might be backside. Daily chart 103, the last level that it had in terms of a topping wick. And then 134. We are in this kind of market where stocks are just going crazy, so I wouldn't be surprised if it gets up to $1 or at least close to it. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Eight and 36 seconds. We got 10 and 5 seconds for Pixie. Pixie, though, the volume, we've only been seeing like 60,000 shares a candlestick. Definitely one to be careful with. There could be opportunities there, though. I think we could see high of day 1375. But it would have to be a very clean setup with tighter, like if the spreads are like fair. It doesn't have to be super tight, but fair spreads. I could go for the trade, but if not, I wouldn't want to be too aggressive with size. So just like 500 shares in that one for me. We got 30 seconds. I'd want to see it resume higher, like 86, but it's showing 84, maybe 82, or sideways, but we'll see. It all depends here. Can we get the dip and the rip? Here we go. Bro, oh my gosh. Why does it take so long? There's sellers 85. We should have went right there. It's gonna drop more than likely. 75. I could have took that. Was expecting a little more. Not bad. Still seeing resistance 85 though. Might see another pullback here. Struggling to pull away. Pixie resumption, I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna try again here. There's a spread though. Scratch trade. Trying 88 or 78 rather. This could be it. This could be the bottom. Nope. 77, 76. Perhaps double bottom 76, 75 area. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. And they had chopped. Wasn't willing to buy back again as it was spready. But 76, 77, 78 area spread. That's twice I missed a dip there. Not good. Pixie looks like it's doing well. Will there be an early pullback? I don't love the high of day trade here. Can we get that dip? Spreads. Spreads are kind of crazy here. That dip wasn't the best. And it looks like it's an instant rejection. And switching over to Pixie. The two dips that came were just big trades. 76, 75. I think that's backside now. 15, 15. 1445. Wow. We only had a baby pullback there. Interesting. Actually, NUZE is trying again. Held up, didn't sell all the way off. The halt is at 101. The fills tend to be higher in these areas like this. Trying 91 dip. Couple cents. Nice. False halt. Can we lock in? Nope. A massive bid. We're not going to push up into that halt. It'd be best if it holds here, doesn't pull back more. That way the 5 minute chart doesn't have too much, 5 minute candle doesn't have too much to recover from. And that was a beautiful dip on Pixie, by the way, right into the previous halt level. Opportunity's going to cost on that one. Time 18. The spreads are like 3 cents at a time in some areas. Okay, there we go. There's some small sellers, but it's pretty late. Let's wait on that. I'd rather see it get halted up here The next level would be about 36. If we can get halted up, this can be a good reset. If not, we're definitely extended. We might need to see 90s. The halt level is at 16. The high pullback at 3 is going to hold. Halt level is now at 17. Can we get locked in? Not bad. It's false halt though. It's now at 19. When the backside gets here, it's going to be nasty, considering how much the stock is up. This might just three. If 3 doesn't work, officially backside here. You gotta watch out, not give back. Well, give 10. There's 9. Okay. But it might be the beginning of the backside here. We'll know within 2 minutes, I think, for sure. Could be the beginning of the end. Short sellers may be in control. moving on. It might, it could still hold, but moving on, just checking. I missed the dips at 76 cents, and then I could have been more patient for 103 that second time. The first time I just wasn't quite sure, so I think no trades there made sense. But the second time to 110, but it did stall out at 6 or 7 was that? I think yeah, 6. I got 8 fill. Could have been more aggressive towards 3, but all in all decent. Oh, definitely 76 were the big trades, man. 76 all the way up to 89. Those were the big trades there. ORIS. How was that? That's the only thing halted right now. STAF, not much. VSME, not much. TVGN, not much. STAF, Pixie, NUZE, pulling back. And IXX. And BREA, not much. Maybe we're hitting the backside of the morning. Perhaps. I still can't believe I forgot that stock was resuming earlier, man. That is some crazy work right there. Got distracted. Missed the beautiful resumption. From what I could have gathered from the price action, it looked like it might have been good, but I couldn't really tell. So NUZE, perhaps it's not the backside. Will we see an early pullback here? Well, I'm gonna try 3. Tight stop. There's some attempts you just don't get the chance to really catch that proper break-even stop. Well, it's an early pullback all the way back down to where it came from, back to $1. 97 though the low. I don't want to get involved too much, and then we do end up seeing it just consolidate a little more and then just go down. So I think I'll wait. ORIS. Is this like a new ticker? Well, in the kind of market that we're in, it's probably going to just go up. If I don't see anything else in the next 5 minutes, I'm out of here. I'm going to give it to 10:35. So NUZE, small size until I can build a cushion again. Does it have what it takes to get all the way up there? Might go all the way. It will. Not a bad halt. Honestly, the breakout trade is going to be good. A little stronger than I would have anticipated, but pretty good. Bro, Dynamo has a time machine, man. I'm convinced that Dynamo has a time machine. The pennies, man. The pennies been pretty consistent the last month and a half. For those people watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, be sure to hit the thumbs up. If you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. Couple of call outs. MTEM seems to be moving up as well. So many stocks moving. This one has a bit of a spread to it though. Oh, oh, 64. What's it gonna be? Can we go all the way? Not quite. $35 for resumption. Resumption 35, 35.11. We got a couple of seconds. MTEM is also moving. NUZE, here we go. Halt is at 43. It might hold one more time on the dip. Let's see. But it is more spready now, so you got to be careful of bigger flushes. Got to be quicker than that to sell. Ah, dang, that was too quick. 51 to halt up. Oh, 67. Damn it. I need like a more of a window for these entries here. Oh, I'm gonna try again. Can we see 73? 73, 73, 73. Yeah, it is such a churn. It's going, okay, it's going, it's slow, but it's going. Alright, waiting. Bit of a high dip there. Did not stomach the hold right there. Red printing at level here. My timing a little off. High 74. I forgot about this resumption. It's coming up. 51. Or is it 41? 41, 56. Okay, there's a minute. There's a minute. 68. This thing might just go again. There's so much red printing towards the highs. All right, the other stock is coming up. We're at 51. I'm just going to use smaller size. Trying not to give back 10 seconds. Can I get it on screen? 51, here we go. Is it 10 minutes? Or is my math wrong again? 41, oh my god. What the hell? Alright, I'm going insane since I missed that first resumption. I think there's still another minute. Pastor slacking with his math. So MTEM. At this rate, I'm gonna have to start counting it on my fingers like they used to do in kindergarten. All right, couple seconds. 151. Here we go. Instant halt down. Perhaps backside. Why is it so laggy? I gotta be careful here. I haven't really been doing great on the dips. Good attempt there. Couldn't get the fill on the ass coming out. for a couple cents. I think NUZE might be backside. MTEA still looks good on the 5 minute. Nope, too soon. Your trade. Sub 60. No signs of green still. Oh, these dips taking me to the depths. Plus 250 to flat. Oh, NUZE is gonna bounce. It's a good move too. 22 to 40 to 30 to 40. Would have been better off watching our resumption. Yeah, sometimes it's very hard to determine that backside, right? Good move back up. It might even get halted up. The halt is right here, 43. If it gets a little bit more buying. Bit of a false halt there. It's trying to halt up again. Might get locked in, 46. Miraculous red to green there. Some broker issues. So far, so good with the day, especially since I missed that resumption earlier. Just taking it slow, small size. Was the last resumption 10 minutes? Oh, five. Opened at 30, flushed down to 22. What would have, I don't know, if the halt down was like far away, I could have seen myself taking this type of dip. But if it was like right there, 19 or 18, I probably would not have gotten involved. 49, was that 54? 54.21 for resumption, about 2 minutes. Looking for the breakdown and reclaim here. Resumption 54.21. We got less than a minute. $20. I might hold this position on MTEM. The only bad thing is that if it flushes, I'm not going to be able to stop out immediately. 59.01 entry. All right, here we go. 46 NUZE. Damn, did I catch that? Oh, I caught some of it. If you're slow, you missed the whole thing. Jeez. Well, I got like a 7 cent higher fill than I would have wanted, but got something. It's false halt. Uh, damn. One stock at a time. One stock at a time. 67. It looks like it might get halted up again. Can we see a pullback? I'm gonna cut this trade here because it's distracting me. And use the E. Halt up at 70. Not trying to get caught in that halt down, man. Are we coming down? Yep. Well, that's not good. Alright, one step forward, one step back with this one. BREA, let me just do a full rotation. MTEA, NIXX, NUZE, NUZE, Pixie. Alright, I'm thinking maybe that's it for me. I'm gonna shut it down. How long have I been using Momo Pro? About a year plus or 2 years? I think 2 years. Good scanner. Good scanner, has everything I need here. All the hot stocks, NUZE, STAF, NIXX, Pixie. This particular filter here though is nothing below $1. But you can customize it to however you'd like. There are some updates coming, which is going to be good. Yeah, you guys can check it out. Momo Pro, right? Momo Pro. You guys can utilize coupon code Relentless for 25% off for 6 months if you decide to check it out. Um, the Pro Plus is the way to go. It has the discovery section. And yeah, you can also set conditional alerts, which I don't even use, right? I'm not even utilizing the platform to its fullest. But it gives everything. You got the halts coming through, each stock that's halted, how long it's been halted, and use the ease about to resume if it's a 5-minute resumption. 1K size, baby size. Couple seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4. Here we go. It could go, but there's sellers walking it down. Oh, it's still gonna go. Wow. Okay, maybe not. 47. Can we sneak that halt up? Can we sneak that halt up? Gosh, this thing is crazy, man. It's at the halt up is at 57. Insane stuff. It's actually trying to get halted up. If it halts up here, I think short sellers might be in real trouble if they weren't already. 63 for the halt up, 63. Oh, that was close. 747. Sub 50. Holding. It's gonna go all the way. 68 is the halt up if it goes all the way. I'm muted. Holy smokes! Thanks, Enzo. Appreciate it. I was just saying, I haven't been speaking much, but I was just saying, if anything else is moving here, checking the scans. Bro, when did I mute the mic? Holy smokes. Pastor, I tell you. No audio. I mean, the most of our gains came from NUZE. Everything is kind of done here. Well, TBGN actually could curl up. Volume is light though. We did get a good volume candle just now. Maybe I keep an eye on it. This one has a lot of sellers. The float on this might be too high. TBGN. Looks like a big boy float. Yeah, this might just be the day, depending on this resumption here. If this starts to sell off, then that's it. Big Steve saying I've been muted for 20 minutes. Well, I haven't been talking much today, so that's all right. $167, 140, time 0238. Well, TVGN is moving a little bit. Can we get more range here? High of day is up at 87. If it moves with more range, I could definitely get involved, but we'll see how it continues. This thing better. If this thing halts up, this will be crazy. What's it gonna be? Did I not make anything there? Hold on. Okay. Small size, 2 cents. It's a decent day to this point. It's so crazy that we're less aggressive today. We've missed the resumption, and this is still our best day. Just goes to show that this is the adjustment that needs to be made, you know? You gotta make a change or you'll just go insane. Alright, I think. Oh, okay, 5 more minutes. Let's see if this thing sells off or if it holds up. It might start to break down and, you know. Big bid for TVGN. Can we see 80? If not, I'm out of here. Yep, I'm out of here. Alright, that's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. Take care, stay safe, stay green. If you're going the distance, continue to be disciplined, continue to be patient. We got some work to do, man. We got to keep working. We got to build off of this day. I mean, the markets have been so great this year. And, you know, I always look at the glass half full. And what it tells me is that if I continue to be better, if I'm quicker to make adjustments, that there can even be years to come where the market can be slower than it is now and I can still have a better year. But I just have to keep working on being more refined, man. Still making too many mistakes. You know, gotta be better, man. Gotta be better. Gotta keep studying regularly, daily. And I just have to go for it. Just have to go for it. Sometimes we can find ourselves being a bit of a deer in the headlights, but you gotta go for it. You gotta stay on the offensive in these type of markets. Ease and press. Listen to the story that the market is telling, and then not overdo it. Right now, the market is telling me get the hell out of here. So that's exactly what I'll do. Catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe, stay green.